Veterans Day weekend 2016, the North Central Texas Council of Governments hosted a 3-day exercise to enhance the region's ability to respond to and manage natural and human-caused disasters. More than 2,500 individuals in 36 different locations participated, including personnel from 11 emergency operations centers and response teams from SWAT, EOD, Hazmat, USAR, CERT, Wildland Fire, Communications, and Health and Medical Services.
This is a whole of the community kind of partnership. The sum is greater than its parts, and it takes all of us coming together to be able to make our first responders safer and I think eventually save a life.
Local, state, and federal agencies, volunteer and private sector, and community partners all played a role, making Big X 2016 larger both in number of venues and number of participants and more complex than any regional exercise conducted previously. The exercise scenario incorporated multiple emergency themes, including a complex coordinated terrorist attack, multiple tornado touchdowns, an outbreak of pandemic influenza, and a wildfire. Exercise planners used Simulation Deck to share scenario information with the players through realistic, real-time news stories, social media posts, and other simulated internet content.
For the Big X, we're really focused on exercise integrity and to make sure that our scenarios are really as realistic as we can possibly get. So having the newsreels and the tweets come in and these kind of things that really would drive any kind of decision making or anything like that at that lower level in the emergency management coordinator or the EOC helps those folks practice making decisions over and over. So in the real event, they'll be a lot more comfortable dealing with whatever it is that might be coming in.
SimDeck allowed us to provide a degree of realism that they probably wouldn't have gotten unless it was a real emergency.
The more difficult part in today's environment is getting ahead of something, because like you say, it's out there a lot of times before we really have our arms around it.
Off the screen, back in the real world, tactical teams responded to 41 full-scale exercise scenarios, putting out fires, finding and apprehending suspects, and responding to various medical emergencies. At the end of the 3 days, participants agreed that Big X 2016 greatly contributed to the resiliency of the region and said the experience will help frame their emergency preparedness efforts for the next several years.
In today's world of technology, we've got to constantly evolve. Ultimately, our goal is to take care of our citizens.